Yep, we live without an intro. We're gonna have to give you an intro. We're gonna give y'all an intro anyways, because that's what we do on a normal weekly basis. Bam! Welcome to the Locker, Season 6, Episode 30 of your man A White, along with V Styles. Sorry about the lateness, but I do want to tell you, man, this ain't no political show. Van does have some political views. So we may take a jab here. And I've never really said anything political. Because I'm just not into it. You have said, I'm talking in 6 years. I ain't saying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You don't mind poking the bear, stirring the pot. But I will say this: we got to end. I know it's not going to change. We got to end hate a little bit. Got to end hate. I want to tell you something, Van. We didn't even talk about that. People who watch for a long time understand that when Van and I do this show, we do this show with no rehearsal, no pregame, nothing. So Van House. And I done told you this many times because it frustrates me because my whole house is automated. Like it is all technical. Metronet came back out today for probably the 6th time that I had them in 2 years. Mm-hmm. And for a gigabyte of service, it ain't cheap. Mm-hmm. Dude comes out. And last time he said the same thing. One time they said they thought it was an animal chewing on it because I live out in the country. So I think they put it up high. They didn't put it on the ground this time. They put it up along the fence line. So I guess a squirrel could not want it because the vibrations is attractive to the animals. So this time the guy comes in and says the same thing he said last time. The first couple of times they said they thought, well, your wire's been cut. So now all my security and everything is now this is what trips me the hell out. And this is why I started off saying this. And I don't want to get on no tangent. Think what you want. My neighbor's a racist. And he don't like living next to me. I don't talk to my neighbors at all. Like I go in my garage. I never say anything to them. I don't really have to. I'm a ton younger than them. Them people like 70 or 80 years old. So I think they were just raised up differently.
Gotcha.
So the guy says, I think it's been cut. It's too clean it ain't broken. It ain't been chewed on. It's just a clean cut. Last time they came, which was about 6 months ago, they said, I need to get into your neighbor's yard. And I said, well, I got a privacy fence, but you can get into their yard without, but you have to go through. They don't have a privacy fence, but they have a little landscaping. So he says he goes back there and he's like, man, that dude's mean as hell. I was like, what do you mean? What did he say? He told me to get the hell in my yard. Don't be working on his shit over here. And I was like, so what does that mean? He said, I got to get it fixed. So, I got to get it fixed. So he's just got to deal with it. Whether he gives us permission or not, he's like, they don't have any animals. And I was like, no, I don't think they don't have any animals. And so he wound up getting the thing put back there. But he said, too, he was like, I don't know. It was cut or something. Have you been doing any construction or have they been doing construction back there or whatever? And I was like, no, not that I know of. So that is why we're late, because every time they just came this afternoon. So every time I got to get my internet put back on, I have to reset the code. So I have to replug. You talking cameras, front, back, side, inside, outside, Alexa devices all over the house. It's probably 40 devices that's connected to it. So I just think so. What he told me was that Well, the guy said, he said that's a federal offense. You can't do that. So now I'm about to put a camera back on my shed in the backyard, the videos in his yard to see if because it'll be motion detected. It would only, it can be wireless. It'll be motion detected. And like I said, I would hate to think somebody wouldn't be that hateful.
But damn. So it's got to go through his property?
The pole is in the yard behind his. So they're next to me. Directly behind him, the pole is like right in the corner of all of our property, but it's on the outside of my fence because I got a privacy fence.
Got it.
So it's free to the other yard. So he got to climb up on it to get above to hook it to the thing and just brings the wire down, runs it into my property. But because the pole is on the outside of my property and I got a shed right there in the corner. He can't climb up on the shed. I guess he can go on the other neighbor's property. They got dogs, though, but
can he run it on top of your? Can he run the line on top of your shed? So he doesn't.
Well, that's where it's running now, basically along the fence that runs next to my shed.
Okay,
but he has to climb some,
But how can he cut your line? I mean, he'll have to climb the fence.
No, no. He said so that. Oh, that's the part because that's why I was scratching my head. It's run underground. Run underground first. He said right before it goes underground, it's cut. Now, mind you, it could have been cut by weed whipping. Now, because weed whipping, it would have been tore.
Yeah, no, that would be a clean cut.
But he said it was cut at the ground level. He said it was cut right above the ground.
Damn.
So I don't know.
Damn.
I hate to think, but let's just get along with people. Because I could whoop his old ass if I really wanted to.
It ain't worth it.
What point would that make? But why would you work? Why would you? And you can talk to any of my neighbors. I don't talk to none of my neighbors. Whenever my mom come in town, they always say, well, we're always worried about him because we may not see him for 2 or 3 weeks. He doesn't come outside. I pull in the garage, go in the house. That'd be it. I don't come back out.
Same here.
So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way. So I think what we're going to do, man, this show, because I know same topic's going to come up. And I don't know if Podnoski, if do you ever find out if the reality that he's decommitted from Kentucky, the quarterback Matt?
When did it happen?
Ponatoski. That was supposed to be Monday after. It was supposed to be Monday after the South Carolina week that he changed his status. No, he just basically. I don't know if he changed his status, but the same profile or the same Twitter profile he had when we had him on Sunday morning is the same profile that says uncommitted now. But I don't know what it said before. But a lot of people are saying that it says uncommitted, which it does once you go on the profile that we tagged him in when we had him on Sunday a while back. But I don't know if it ever said committed, but I'm assuming if you were committed to Kentucky or if you were committed to anybody, it would be on
there. Chris Beesmore.
Huh?
I'm looking at tweets. Chris Beesmore said the people that are worrying about if Ponatoski has decommitted from Kentucky. I just talked to him. He told me that he's still committed to Kentucky. That was on the 28th. His bio just has not been updated since he committed here.
That's the time. Yeah, that's about the time it started, about the 28th. But the thing is this, and like I said, goes back to our fan base again. The people in the fan base, and if I was him, I would decommit now. And they think that us losing doesn't. Now our style of play calling could affect it, but us losing and everything does not tell a player not to. That just tells them, hey, look, y'all need me. I can play early. I mean, but the people are just making a whole lot of weird comments. And like, are you a fan or not? If you are, and it could be Louisville or Tennessee fans dressed as Kentucky fans.
Anthony, I'm so on excuse my voice, y'all. I'm so on the fence about that. Because sometimes I feel like there are people whom are truly not UK fans, or people who truly not Kentucky fans, but just like Kentucky basketball. So they put BBN because they like basketball.
I got you.
Although then I think there is a group of fans that are just, as Coach Curry used to say, fellowship of the miserable. they like negativity.
Right.
So I don't know which one it is, because so sometimes I feel like, dude, I got tagged today in some stuff, and it's just weird, man. I'm not I'm gonna call it like I see it, but I guess I lean more towards the positive side of calling like I see it. It's just interesting the narrative that sometimes is thrown around. And you know, we have talked about this many times about is it coaches or players? And I definitely lean more towards players. I think you are kind of in the middle. I think you can straddle both sides. I'm definitely not straddling. I'm definitely more to the players. And then I started coaching a few years ago, 4 years ago. And my school is not known for athletics per se. It's an academic school more than athletic. And we have some damn good coaches. And I see our coaches put together game plans, try to put guys in right situations. And on Friday nights, it looks like we ain't coached. Because I'm in a weird spot as a coach, because I honestly am a fan on the field. You know,
Right.
I'm a coach, but I don't put in enough time to be like, oh, I'm a coach. So I'm like actually a fan on the field that's kind of like a mentor, because I know football and I can see it and I can recognize it. So then I give advice, right? That's how I feel like. So I'm looking at Anthony, and I'm at practice every day. I'm like, dude, you weren't coached to do that. And the bad part about it, I can also hear family members up in the stands sometimes saying, what are y'all doing? I'm like, dude, if you only knew what they were coached to do. And this is my last one, then I get out. When I coached summer basketball, I wanted parents to come. So my door was always open. Dads can come watch practice. You know, we can talk and all that stuff. So we was in a tournament, and one of the players that was on the team, his uncle coached high school basketball.
Right.
So he comes to the game, and they're in the stands, and my wife is in the stands. And then all of a sudden, he starts saying stuff like, what the coach doing, blah, blah, blah. And one of the parents was like, dude, come to practice. Because what they're doing out there is not what they practice.
Right.
So the parents like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about because you ain't at practice. That's the same thing like a fan comes with them, as you say. For me, I look at plays from a perfect situation, like everything is going to work perfectly. That's how they were looking at it. And it's like, dude, if those fans can only come to practice, you understand why certain things look like shit, or why we can't do certain things. Because some fans say, why can't we do this? Well, probably because them numb nuts can't run the play. Hey, I'm gonna go grab something to drink because my voice has got really bad. I'll be back.
Yeah. So that reminded me of, I said, our first. Well, I coached with Cisco Bryant, Ty Bryant's dad. He was the defense coordinator, and he had an exotic defense. Everybody's standing up, man. You don't know who's coming, where they coming from, when they coming, and all this. So he, his defense was exotic. I had the most. We led the city in scoring, so we had higher scoring offense in the city. We called the plays. Guys run the plays. We get to moving around. Talking about, so it'd be points in the game where the parents would yell from the stand, Coach, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. And we win by 30, 40 points. Don't hurt him. Watch this one. Watch this play. Because I know it's their kid. So I'll be like, so when I hear the parents, man, we got the championship game, man, against an undefeated team that we played first game of the season and lost them 8-6. They scored 2-point conversion. I called the perfect play, last play of the game. Quarterback nuts up and just it sails it over the dude is wide open. I'm talking about 5 yards wide open. All you do just play catch with him.
Right.
Which he wound up playing for Dennis and wound up going to college on scholarship as well. But so he was good. I'm saying, man, I had a cold squad. We get to the championship game, man. So I call a motion play, and my running back didn't like running between the tackles. So I got to bounce everything to the outside. I had a tight end start on one side like a balanced set. Had a tight end, and on one side, the fullback offset in front of I formation, but offset the fullback offset to the left. I get the tight end to come in motion, and so now we got a heavy side over there. So the fullback lead up inside.
Okay.
Tight end, you wall everything.
Power.
Yeah, so power. Man, first play of the damn game. I'm looking for play number 2 because I already know he's either gonna score or it's gonna be a lot of yards a game. Go to the playbook. I look up at the last second. The damn tight end lined up on the wrong side of the ball. He's at the left. So now when they get sent him in motion, he's motioning away from the play. Oh, shit. Running back goes up in there. The fullback goes outside because he sees MDM. So he just aborts going to the middle because running back, he don't like running in the middle. Fumble! First play of the game. They got the ball on the 10. We come back out. We go 3 and out because now everybody discouraged. Snaps the ball over the punter's head. Touchdown again. Dude, we down, just like Kentucky. We down by 20-something early. So I started trying to call different things. They discouraged. They mad at me for the play call. I'm like, but all season long, the players love my play calling. Now all of a sudden it's cold as hell outside. It was cold as hell. So I understand that's why all the miss, like the quarterback didn't want to go in. Hey, you can't, the center, every time the ball is rolled back or snapped over, you have to go underneath the center, which we didn't do all year. You got to go. Now, but we practiced it earlier that week, though. I have, like, if in case he starts struggling. So the quarterback didn't want to suffer, so he didn't want to get under the center. And the center, so he just snapping it the best he can. The ball going everywhere. Man, we got down by like 40. We got down by like 40 early. I think we wound up scoring like one touchdown. So it's like 40-something to 6. We get in the fourth quarter. Now here, coach like, man, let's nope. They got us in this hole. They taking this whole ass whooping. So I called the whole fourth quarter. I kept calling the same play. The quarterback, I always meet the quarterback at the numbers, call the play, run it again. So I want the outsides to run vertical, and I want the insides to run slant. Because basically at this point, we're not running it no more. So if the backers want to pin their ears back and come at the quarterback, then we got the slants because they couldn't read that. And I'm telling you, we had college material receivers. So just throw the vertical. Like, I don't care, just do. He get back, dude, let the ball go. I don't care where you let it go. We already getting our ass whipped. Just let the man. He did that at least 10 or 12. The whole fourth quarter. I would come just so the first time I was like, run it again. He never let the ball go. So the last time he just ran back and threw it up, and it was a pick. I think it might have been a pick 6. But the parents were yelling at me, scrap the damn playbook. Scrap the damn playbook. You don't know what the hell you're doing. But I told at the end of the game, I called the same play the whole fourth quarter. We did not even release the ball out of his hands. If you didn't think they was open, I'm telling you to throw it. Throw it. I don't care if it's an interception or not. Or here's the options. You're going to give your player one-on-one opportunity. You're going to get your head knocked off. So you're going to learn today. But at the very least, just get the ball out your hands. And he was taking sacks, getting thrown around. Half the time the ball wasn't snapped correctly. Because first of all, you disrespected me. You disrespected me by not going under center when I asked you to go under center. I asked you to go. Now, mind you, I don't want you to be scared. Okay, so you don't want to be in there. Okay, so what you think will happen when they snap the ball? Now the whole team got to suffer because you scared that you're not going to be able to get from underneath center early enough. So that's why we say, what you taught them. But they was but I kid you not. If I can find a video. So after a while, I kept bringing him to the sideline. I said, run it again. I said, you going to learn. He run back in there. They go into the huddle like every time. But we wouldn't be like we'll meet, like you know how you meet and you be like, and you get in, y'all both leave. So it got to the point where we was on running, just go back to the side.
That's funny.
But yeah, we got our asses toe up, man. We went 9 and we lost to them the first game of the season by 2 points. Then shoot, they blew us out in the championship game. I think they scared to throw over the middle.
No, we run a lot of them. We just don't throw it to them.
That's why I said we need to just go ahead and watch the film. Then we can just see how many pluses and minuses we get. Like regular old film session, we get as much in as possible.
So y'all, we ran. On the top of my head, I know we ran 2. Off the top of my head, I know we ran 2. I think we ran 3, but I'm not going to say that because I'm not 100% sure. But I'm 100% sure we ran 2. Hold on, I'm getting there. You want me to just play it, man?
Yeah, I mean, if it's something simple, we just go through because I want to try to get through it quite a bit. But there's a couple things I want to point out.
Okay.
So,
well, that's the third quarter.
We just, and that's what I want the fan base to see how many plus and minus plays is. I'm tired of, telling the fans that, we right there. If we right there, then we still got to come through. So, let's still make the plays.
We can't do this. Dude. Let me show this. This play pissed me off. And it didn't piss me off live because, you can't see things clear when you're live because you're just looking at a lot of stuff. And how many guys? Well, I'm looking at the screen. How many guys are right here? You don't have to count. It's 9.
9.
It's 9 guys right there. These are only 2 over here. I want to show you how this is a touchdown. Oop. That's the first play. Next play. All right. Same thing. That's 9. That's 4, 4, 9. Him and him. I want you to check out that number on this guy's chest. That's that guy, right?
Right.
The safety, right? All right. Look how far the corner is. Right? He's a man. Know what happens to man? This guy can run all the way down the field. Eventually, he's going to turn around, but it's going to be too late, right?
Right.
So basically, we're playing with 10. This is 10. If Kendrick Law stays outside the numbers, he doesn't get touched.
Yeah, that is true. I noticed that during the game. I don't know what the point was.
That's 9. That's 10.
Yeah.
11 is up.
Yeah.
11 is right somewhere in here.
Hey, and Seth did a good job of damn near pushing the safety into that scraping.
Right. Dude, there's nobody out here. Why is he not on the numbers?
Yeah, that's true. Or dip in right now and then get back outside. If he must not trust his speed. What is he? 4.4, 4.3?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what he's reading right now. Sometimes as a runner, your eyes fail you sometimes. I think he thinks that guy's gonna run outside of Seth. You can't. You got to slow it down then.
No, you can't give him that much credit. You can't get. You still stay on Seth's ass. Like I'm not saying cut it in. Then when Seth engaged, you just bounce it outside. Then you scot free. Like right now. Like why is he planning to go back in instead of?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anthony, it is a jet sweep. This is not
see right now. He outside. Maybe his vision bad as shit. He see right now. Seth got the outside leverage. Like if you on
as
the ball carrier as the ball carrier, stay on the butt cheeks. Pause. So if he stay on his butt, he on the outside hip. Soon as Seth turn, right now, you stay outside and just turn on the afterburners.
Dude, that's touchdown.
You're right too. You're right
Now,
too.
this is what I want people to understand. Football is about momentum. I'm just gonna keep playing. Football is about momentum and energy. If they score on the second play of the game,
yeah,
it's a different game. I don't care what you say. If that offense scores on the second play, the confidence is just off the roof.
I wonder what are we doing on pre-snap? Because I wonder what does Cutter see when he throw them deep balls? Like that last one, that corner, maybe the corner bailed because he saw the ball release. But
No.
if he give that time to develop, that first one we threw in a double, almost triple coverage, I don't know. The safety wasn't even back there.
That is.
So what are he in 4? They in 4?
No, they're in man. They're in man. They're in match zone.
No.
What happened is, in my opinion, is that this receiver, that receiver right there,
right,
jogs out the line of scrimmage. And this guy makes a great play. He doesn't feel threatened.
So that everybody understands. So when he jogs off, that gives a cornerback, he don't have to really worry about it.
Right. Let me play it in fast motion so then you can see how slow he gets off. He jogged. So that corner ain't supposed to be there. He really ain't. But he reads the quarterback. Cutter never gives him nothing. He's
still squatted. The corner is still squatted, so that's why it looks. Is
right.
that a squat?
Nah, I wouldn't call it a squat. He's baiting him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you ain't even peep. How many times? See, this is Anthony, how we talk about IQ, right? IQ. If I know right now, he's reading man, right? And he's thinking that I got a slot fade coming because I have a hitch that's going to occupy him, right? If I know what this guy is doing, my first thing is to give this guy something to chew on.
Right.
I'm the only guy that can stop it.
Right.
The only guy. So if I'm quarterback, I'm looking here first. I'm looking at whoever this is. I don't know if that's Macklin. I don't know who that is. I already know where I'm throwing the ball. Right. Because I know he's a man. I feel like he's a man. And there ain't nothing. There is nothing back here. Nothing. So I know I have that space if I can just do something with him.
And
so I'm gonna look here, knowing I got here, then throw it. If I look at him and he bails on me, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got it. Now I got this guy.
Right.
But you gotta give him something to chew on if you know he's a man. But I'm gonna tell you, for people watching, a coach might not tell you that. A coach might tell you, huh?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I'm just saying, a coach say, look, you see man, right? Take advantage of the slot fade.
Yeah.
He might not tell you, look at the corner, pump at him, then throw it deep.
Right.
So sometimes you as a player got to have an IQ. That's on, to me, that's on Cutter. And not on Cutter as a personally on Cutter. That's on Cutter because he doesn't have a lot of reps.
And I also think the receiver can help him because I know usually, because if he fires off of that boy, if he tries to break that cushion down, a DB either gonna bail, which if he starts to bail, it makes the window wider if he want to come back to that hitch. But if you worried about it, he paying attention to you rather than paying attention to that wheel.
Exactly. So,
but that's stuff that they should be discussing in That's stuff that they should be discussing in film session. And Carter should learn from those things.
But y'all, I've heard some shit about the O-line. Same stuff I said last year. This O-line is better than last year O-line, but there was nothing horrible about what happened on Saturday from the O-line. If you think an SEC quarterback is going to go through a full game without a sack, you're fooling yourself. Every quarterback in the SEC gets sacked.
Right.
The problem is some of those sacks were on the quarterback. He didn't protect the ball. And some of them were, they just beat us. It was about half. I think they got 6 sacks. Half of them was on the O-line, half of them was on Cutter. You're gonna get sacked though. The shit I hear, you had a running back with 120 yards almost on 17 carries.
Right, right.
Now I believe that Dante shouldn't get carries until Seth says I'm dead.
Yeah. I still think I don't think Jason Patterson had a fair shot since he's been here though.
No, yet. He hasn't. I mean, he did, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, right.
So this is what I want people to see. This is wide zone. All right. This defensive end, I think this is Stewart. This defensive end finds that void and gets up the field. So, as a running back, Anthony, tell me I'm wrong. You're supposed to press.
Right.
But if you see that wave get overtaken, you can cut back. Right?
Yeah.
All right. There's no cutback on this one. But there are times in the game where if you eliminate this guy, you have that. We don't take it.
I honestly still don't think this was a bounce. I'm telling you, a lot of times he's been bounced. That's why I posted what I posted on social media, and I know everybody's gonna be like, well, you had 15, 20. It changes the play calling, it changes your offensive lineman blocking thinking. All that stuff. If you keep bouncing it, your tackle and your tight end are like, damn, every time you blocking somebody outside, you got to try not to hold because they're trying to get away from you.
And I can't remember who texted me about what we should have ran it. I'm sure it's not Steven C. Who's the other one? Who not Steven C. Who? I think of John Kentucky, I think, said we should run the ball just like AJ Nance. Well, we did run the ball. If I charted, and I think we ran 15 of the first 20 plays.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we was past the ball. I was on a post-game show. Someone said something about like we turned it to the air raid. Man, do you know what an air raid is? So this, to me, this is a call counter. This, to me, is what we had on wide zone sometimes.
Right.
Dude.
They watched that joker down.
They watched.
The backside is on the other side of the original where the ball was like the backside end is on the other side of the ball by the end of the play.
That's like, I want y'all to think about that's more than 5 yards. From here to here, it's probably 6 to 7 yards. We watch him on the other side of the hatch.
Yeah. That's domination. That is domination. Go ahead, man. I gotta hold on. Check on something.
I was in the middle of charting every first down play from South Carolina. Their next down was consistently like 2nd and 8. Consistently. So we won first down the majority of the time. Let me see. That as we talking about it. South Carolina first series, as we just 2nd and 9, first snap. Second series, We score. They score. Second series, 1st and 10. Let's go to second quarter. 2nd and 9. Then obviously we went turnover. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 10. So every drive in the first half ended up 2nd and 8 or worse for South Carolina. So the first play of every drive, defensively, we dominated. When they started off second half, 2nd and 11. Second and 3, so they got that one. Damn, y'all. You know what? How many drives do you have in this game? 2 drives a quarter? We had 8 drives? That's crazy. 8 drives. South Carolina started 1st and 10. There, 4th quarter. 2nd and 7. Score. 2nd and 7. So they only had 1 drive of the 8 drives that they started where they got more than 3 yards. I don't know if Anthony wants me. I'm going to wait for Anthony. I don't want to keep playing this because he might want to see a play. Y'all, 8 drives, 7 drives. They were either 2nd and 7 or more. That's dominating the line of scrimmage. And to be 2nd and 7 or 2nd and whatever, meaning that they were running the ball. They were not passing the ball. Well, I guess they could have passed a couple times. I don't remember short passes where it was 2nd and 8 on a short pass. I think they were all runs. Rush up the middle. Hold on, man. We got to drive. They got to drive. We got to drive. Then they only got really 1 drive in the first quarter. So time of possession was crazy. So for me, no, Anthony. So for me, y'all, as I've said on other places, if you really look at this game was 2 things. Their quarterback saved their ass consistently. The amount of sacks that we could have had, if it wasn't from him being a great athlete, great player, would have been crazy. And second is turnovers. Those 2 things is the game. We have 5 turnovers in the first half, and I'm counting the downs, and I'm counting the fumble at the end of the half. They had 5 turnovers, and 2 of them turned into points. If you can't see this as just a system failure offensively, and purely that, because defense and special teams, we play well. They have 2 stud players, and both those stud players made plays. Steven, that's a lie. Laughing at you? You must be talking about somebody else. I think we all said that. Who else was going to be the strong suit? I think, Anthony, did you laugh at Stephen C. about saying that the D-line was our top room?
No.
What the hell are you talking about? I think we all said that was going to be the strength.
Huh?
Oh, hell. You, Stephen C., come on, brother. See, now I know you trolling. Because I've said this many times.
He was the complete opposite.
About. To say, Steven, that's funny. All right, you ready? South Carolina had 8 drives. They had 1 drive where they were 2nd and 3. All the rest of the drive was 2nd and 8 or worse with 1 2nd and 7.
So we won on first down.
We won on first down consistently. And I knew it because I'm looking at the game like we're just trying to prove a point because they couldn't get yards on first down and they just kept trying.
Right.
So, y'all, 2nd and 8, 3rd and 7. This guy right here is who won the game. Ain't nobody else. South Carolina ain't got nobody else on that team that could have defeated us by themselves except him. He won the game. I'm gonna say this almost by himself.
Right.
Because the running backs ain't do shit. The receivers ain't do shit. How many yards he had passing? Under 200.
150.
153.
Yeah, 153. That's what I think. 153.
So he won the game. Their quarterback had no turnovers and did shit like this. Now I'm gonna say this. In the first quarter, Anthony, I was watching the game, right? And I write stuff down. And I said, who's number 9? Because I don't know numbers and names.
Right.
So I wrote down who's number 9. When it went to the end of the first quarter, I looked like, oh, that's Landon Watson. I'm like, why is he in the game right now? Is Rayner hurt? Watch this drive. So I said that this guy won the game for them, right?
Right.
This guy was shitty this whole first drive. Watch what he does, Anthony, right now. Just watch. Just watch him. Don't watch anybody else. What was that? Have you ever seen something like that?
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
So that's one play, Ant. Should have known after this play that this is their game. First down, 2nd and 9. They could not run on us, y'all. Couldn't run on us at all. Now we 4th and 3. Y'all, we have 3rd and 7 and 4th and 3. Get off the downfield, right?
Right.
Watch what that guy does right there. End zone cuts a little bit better. Now, I was getting on Ty Bryant's ass. I wrote that down. What the hell Ty Bryant doing on 4th and 3? Watch what number 7 does. He doesn't have that.
We got 3 people in one. We got 3 people.
Hard right there. Guess what he's supposed to be? About right there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Guess what his ball's thrown?
Wow.
Right?
Right.
This is what got me because I wasn't paying attention to the replay. All right. Ty Bryant is doing a great job right here. His eyes on quarterback. You can see his helmet. He's looking at quarterback. I don't know what the hell Rainer's doing. It's zone, not man. Right? So, remember how we talked about a few minutes ago how Penner could have used his eyes on that deep ball?
Yeah.
They got that corner to come up. Watch what Seller does. He's looking, and there's all right, let me do this. I want y'all to know why this is important. They go stick, hook, arrow. So the reason why Ty Bryant expands, because he feels that arrow. So he's looking, he's pumping over there. He's looking that way. that influenced Ty Bryant to expand a little bit. You know what that would have also influenced? If this numbnuts was here, that would have influenced him too. If he was reading his keys, we're supposed to be working on a string. Ty Bryant, I was pissed off at first, but I see now what he's looking at. If he's doing the same thing, he would have bumped right there. That's how you use your eyes. Look how close Ty Bryant was.
Yeah.
Right? If this knucklehead is right here, that's potentially a pick. So, Anthony,
why is he riding him inside, though? Why is he riding him inside when the quarterback's eyes are outside, though? Like, he ain't about to throw that no-look pass.
So, he ain't even looking at the quarterback. So, y'all, this is, maybe I need to talk lower. This is why when some people say we need to coach up people better, and it's got to be the coaching. It's got to be this. When one player does it right, I'm going to reason that all the guys are being coached. But when you get into a game, some guys do stupid shit. I see it on Fridays, and I see it here on Saturdays. There is no excuse. There's zero excuse of why this knucklehead should be on the hash. I don't know what the coverage is. I don't have to guess. But I guarantee you. Go ahead.
No, go back to where you was at. That look you had. Go pause right where you was at. All right, right there. Now, here's the thing. And I absolutely believe you are correct. But why is Lovett on his horse to get there? Lovett is about to breaking already trying to get there. I wonder. So I'm saying if Lovett already knew it was vacant, maybe he was in the wrong. No, I don't see no way that he should be. But I don't know why the hell Rayner and Fari would be guarding the same dude like that's Kyle Pitts or somebody.
See, here, just like Stephen C. said. Stephen C. said secondary. Anthony, what did I say about our safeties before the year started?
They smart. They're gonna be in their place. They 3 years, 4 years?
Nah. I wasn't that way. This guy has bad eyes.
No, you weren't high. You ain't been high on Lovett his career.
No. So here's the deal. They are showing a blitz, a pressure. Now, he's guessing because it's not his play. Like I tell my guys, it's not your play. I can't make you a playmaker. If you see something, go take it.
Right.
If your brain says, boom, I see it, go get it. I tell my players all the time, I always have your back. If you come to the sideline and talk football, say, Coach, look, guard pull. When guard pulls, normally they run boot to the pull. And I saw the boot, and I thought they were going to run that flood route. And you know how that second level we screw up on, I thought I can get it.
Right.
You wrong, but at least you talking football with me. Right here. Lovett. Lovett is free, in my opinion, right?
Right.
And this is the thing that got me with Lovett. Is right here. All right. Let's talk. Let's go football.
Because his eyes, but Lovett's eyes go right to the side when the quarterbacks do. The only person who looked like they were in man was Rayner. Everybody else looked like. So it might have been a bad call or just a miscommunication, which seemed to happen often with us.
Rayner fucked it up. All right, y'all. I want y'all to see the whole formation. So it is trips to this side, right? Because you go 5, 9, 2 in the backfield. That's 11. So I want y'all to see this. He's eligible. They got a reduced formation. So I want you to understand there's nobody else over here, right? It's 2-on-1. I want y'all to get that. So I wanted to show you the whole thing so you can see these 3 guys. All right. Let's go to the end zone view, which is the telltale sign. All right. So now, this is my thought as a safety. I already know that I am free. I'm robbing anything, right? So I know right here, this receiver is going to get doubled by him in the corner. So there's no reason for me to even be on this side of the field. Honestly. No reason. So my eyes is I'm not worried about a tight end because he's not athletic. My thing is, where is he going? And for me, it seems like he diagnoses that because he looks there right now.
Right.
So now, when he goes back, he's reading quarterback right here. He sees Sellers look that way. So I'm screaming. Reason why I'm screaming is because I have help over the top. I don't need to get deep because I got a guy right here. You don't see him in the film.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. What if he went vertical? All right, I got you.
There's a guy there.
Okay.
I'm screaming. I want y'all to know that's 6. That's 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a guy here and there's a corner.
Right.
I'm screaming. Here's what I want y'all to understand too, from a defensive back standpoint, is if I'm the safety, I'm worried about only him and him. Not worried about one because I got a corner out there, right? So if he doesn't go vertical and he doesn't go vertical, who else is on the field?
Right, right.
There's nobody else.
Yeah.
So this is the thought process you got to go through. So now, quarterback's looking there. Tight end's not going vertical. So I ain't got to worry about him. I'm screaming to hear, to see what he does.
Right.
That's what should happen. But honestly, that's not his job anyway, because knucklehead, we're not double. And I'm going to say this. I could be wrong. If we are doubling the tight end, Brad White is dumb as shit.
No, no. No,
Right.
the stripes on the helmet, everybody's stripes on the helmet is forward except 7. 7 is watching the receiver. 7 is running with the tight end and man for whatever reason. Unless that's an exotic look that everybody
no.
a boxing one.
No. So I'm saying this to y'all. If somebody on the football team DMs me and say, hey, Mr. House, we were doubling the tight end, I would say Brad White needs to be fucking fired. You don't double fucking tight end. So is it Lovett's fault? No. But you know what playmakers do? They make plays. And he ain't supposed to be here. He ain't supposed to be there. But you know what happens? As quarterbacks, I tell my guys, as a quarterback, I'm scanning from here to there. I will never get to here. And if you come from here, that's why quarterbacks be like, oh shit, where he came from. Because you ain't supposed to be there. But if you read his eyes, that's a pick 6. Because no one else threatens you vertically.
You're right.
Where else are you going? Who are we going? You just said it right, Anthony. We got 3 damn guys over a damn tight end. Make it make sense.
And I will say, that's why I like watching the film the way we do. And this is what they supposed to do at UK. I don't know why we keep making it, but that does not mean that Sellers ain't gonna make the play with his legs.
Right.
But if Rayner's where he's supposed to be, he might have to pump that thing, and that should allow Lovett to get downhill and should tackle him one-on-one. That's easier said than done. But
do your fucking job.
31.
All right. I think there's let me see if that's the end zone cut. I can remember this play as the end zone. Okay. All right, Anthony. So that's 2 plays on Rayner, right? Watch this.
There ain't no end zone cut of that.
No.
All right.
3rd and 1. Who has contained?
Better be Rayner.
That'll be
It better be.
Numbnuts right here. Y'all,
what is he doing?
There is nothing worse, Anthony. There is nothing worse. There is nothing worse than a guy having contained. And here's y'all. Okay, let's go into teaching because this is what I do. All right, I want y'all to think about teaching, right? And any high school player that's watching, if they have a zone read quarterback, the zone call typically, unless they run counter, the zone call is going to be ran opposite of where the running back is. That's the zone fake. Quarterback comes this way 99.99% of the time. So, as a defensive player, if I have contained, I'm never going to make that play.
Ain't even worried about it.
Let these guys make that play. My job right now is to come up, set a secondary fence, as I call it, secondary fence, and squeeze, have eyes on the quarterback. This motherfucker, excuse my French, gets up the field and screams for, look, here's the thing. This is what I want football players to understand. This play is dead in the water.
If that was a handoff.
It was a handoff.
Right.
Right? What are you going to do? Help your teammate up? You ain't making a fucking tackle.
Not on 3rd and 1?
It's elementary. Anthony, this is what's so crazy about this. Because this is a play where Rayner's athletic ability should help.
Yeah.
All right. If he gets to late in the game, you'll see Antoine Smith running perfectly. He gets to right here and squeeze. Look how far Sellers is down in the backfield. He's 1, 2, 3, 4 yards back. Not saying you make the tackle, but at least give us a chance because you are unblocked.
Sheesh.
So, Anthony, that's 3.
Right.
That's 3. Right? All right. Now, let me show you end zone cut. This will be more effective. Anthony. This goes, I'm not going to say to Little League. I'm going to say this goes to middle school. Block down. Somebody's pulling. When you as a linebacker see block down, you need to bring your ass up right here.
Yeah.
This guy should squeeze. He was 95. That's Saunders. See how Saunders squeeze? Squeeze? All right. Anthony, this is what makes it even bad.
95 is Gerard Smith, twin.
Gerard Smith? Yeah. Okay. He should be screaming right here. Taking on that puller, turning the ball into a Fari. Anthony, how far do you think a Fari and Rayner are apart?
5, 6.
Okay.
Between 6 and 7.
All right. Should they ever get to where they can high five each other?
No, they should.
Okay, watch. What the fuck is he reading? Dude, he started a yard and a half outside the hash. Block down. That's not a pull. He goes the opposite way. Now, this is what's crazy, right? This play is dead in the water. If
You got Alex and him both outside.
If he's right there.
Yep.
Okay. Here's why I want people to understand. Let me do another one. If he's right there, you know why? Because now this guy comes and kicks him out. He's there. A Afari is one-on-one in a phone booth with the running back.
Right.
But him and the Ford in the same fucking hole.
Sheesh. Yeah, and they logged him. Instead, if he kick him out, I think if he kicks him out, Afari still got a chance. But he got logged.
No,
yeah, he got logged.
Now, is it 100% that Afari makes the tackle
right.
and he doesn't get shaken in a phone booth? 100% no. But I'm 90% sure in a tight phone booth that Afari makes the tackle. Now, is it a loss? Is it a 2-yard gain? I don't know. But if Rayner is right here and that guy's blocking him, that's an easy ass tackle.
Yep.
Everybody did that fucking job except one person.
I tell you what, man. Give them the whole meeting room, locker room experience. What coach say, especially in the NFL, maybe in college, this fucking drive. This one's on you. This fucking drive's on you.
Hold on. Boy, I wish my old teammates.
This drive is on you.
Hold on. Let me go. Because this is well. So
after you guys say, hey, coach, I got to use the restroom.
You're right.
When this drive came, I got to use the bathroom, coach. Now I'll pause till you come back.
Motherfucking 7. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking 7. What are you fucking doing? 7. 7. What are you doing? Oh, okay. You want to go to the NFL, huh? Know what the NFL stands for? Not fucking long. You ain't gonna be that fucking long. You're gonna be that fucking a minute. And shit like this, get your ass cut.
That's what they do. They keep going back. Like they keep getting to the point of attack.
They'll never play the whole thing through. Who you reading? Who's your girlfriend? Is your girlfriend going right? Who's I guess your mama in the stands somewhere over here screaming at you because there's no reason for you to go right. And this is so bad. This is so bad. It's like, that's so bad, dude. There is, now, I'm going to be honest. There are teams now and smart-ass offensive coordinators who give you false reads.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they will pull, and it's not going that way. They will do shit that will, like, damn, okay, y'all got us. All right? But this right here is elementary.
Right.
Block down, bring your ass around here. You got Lovett comes up. Look, Lovett does a great job of coming up. It's not Lovett. Who is 15? Is that Works? Also, linebacker comes up, does a great job. Why is it a great job? Because he creates a small window.
15 is Works.
It works. Works does a great job. All we need is numbnuts right here. And that's nothing.
Yeah.
They get nothing. All right. So that's 4 plays. They march down the field on number 7.
Right.
I know you can't blame one person, but come on, man. That's bullshit. Like
that's the bad part about it. That's what I don't like. Like you said, and people on Brad White. Now mind you, you let this shit happen all game long, then you do got to take some type of responsibility. But that's what I was telling you. Watch the game. There was a bunch of opportunities, but I know people don't want to hear that no more because Stoops do make some dumb calls. But sheesh.
No. Stop that, Anthony. Stoops coaches make some dumb calls.
I still think Stoops got his hands in on some stuff that he probably shouldn't.
I don't think he's unless I don't think he's calling offensive calls. Like right here. This is another thing. Y'all, I don't know how you would talk, Anthony. But I was always taught, get your ass up the field.
Yeah.
And I know Seth was taught that way too. And like you said, read the ass of the blocker. Why does Seth, I don't care how close those guys are. You can't get outside because he's blocking them outside. Outside is null and void. And with your strong ass, you turn up and you carry him.
To at least to the first down.
Why does he stop?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. That sideways move right there.
He lost 2 or 3 yards with that.
Makes no sense. You carried 31, at least 2 yards.
Right.
Now, for everybody, there's another thing, Anthony. If you are prepared during the week and the first 2 drives are beautiful, that ain't got nothing to do with the bye week, right?
Right.
If you come out and blast teams the first quarter, that ain't got nothing to do with the fucking bye week.
Right.
So for another game, we lost a bye week, for people to say, oh, it's because of the practice week, it's bullshit. How many times have we scored 10 points in the first quarter?
We don't do that a whole lot. We don't score double digits too many times in the game. if it ain't include a bunch of field goals. So if your offense scored 10 points, should have scored 14. They scored 10 points in the first quarter. They ain't got nothing to do with preparation. It ain't got nothing to do with focus. It ain't got nothing to do with intensity. It ain't got nothing to do with a bye week. When your team comes out the first quarter and impose their will on the team, really honestly, both sides of the ball, because they couldn't run on us. That ain't got nothing to do with preparation, attitude, focus, bye week practice. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Know what happens when your quarterback goes fumble, pick in 3 plays, touchdowns on the team? Yeah.
As an offensive coordinator, Anthony, you just said this. You just talked about the middle school team. When your middle school team was fumbling the ball all over the field, how much confidence did you have in making a play call?
Hey man, just get the ball handed off, man. Just execute the play, man.
What fucking rhythm can you get in as a play caller if your quarterback goes pick, go fumble, pick. All right. So reason why I go into that, because people want to blame Bush for a lot of stuff. And I keep saying this. I'm not saying Bush is far from Lane Kiffin, far from Josh Heupel, far from the elite level of offensive coordinators. But when your players, when you have to scheme guys open consistently, when you got to scheme guys open consistently, you ain't going to win games. So Bush got his back, came out of huddle real quickly, and this is the hardest story as a quarterback when a guy's wide open. But I want y'all to riddle me this, especially you, Anthony. If this ball is thrown better, is this not a touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
So Willie has to do a turn and look how close he is from going.
Turn around and stiff arm him. He should turn around and stiff arm him.
So I want y'all to see this guy had to leave his feet to make that tackle, right? We talk about a yard or two. I want y'all to go back. If he doesn't have to do that, if he can keep his momentum going forward, that guy has no chance. This is the guy right here.
And that's a more likely window too. On his numbers. He put it where he had to turn around, but the area in front of him was open just to put it in front of him. We can just catch it on the run. But then again, I don't play quarterback. I ain't under duress either.
I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't under duress, Anthony. There was no pressure on him. I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Shit. I'm not gonna lie. As a coach, I'm telling my quarterback, just get it to him. Don't overthrow him because that's easy points. I don't want you to do something stupid and overthrow him or something. That's easy points, right? But I want y'all to understand how good of a play this is. We're in 13 personnel, so we 1 back, 3 tight ends. We call this a sniffer. But what's so good about it is we're in a huddle. Now I can't show it. We're in a huddle and we break quickly to that. Like that's like unbalanced. We go right there. They still talking. They can't identify. They still talking to each other. No one gets them. This is Bush being his bad. See that guy come over late?
Mm-hmm.
They're confused. So now you scheme. How many plays do you get the scheme guys butt naked open, Anthony? 2?
Shit.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 is a lot. If you're lucky.
So he schemed this guy butt naked open. Now, if that doesn't happen, I guarantee you that's a touchdown. Because he had to start from 0 again.
Yeah. They got little wheels to him. I thought he was going to come up out of it.
Jet sweep.
So we on the road
all game.
Yeah, we on the road now.
Dude, they haven't stopped us, Anthony. They legitimately have not stopped us.
That's what I need to see. I think this is what one I think that pissed me off. Oh, no, he went up in there.
No, it wasn't this one.
But a lot of times he bounced that joker all the way back.
So now, I want y'all to see this. This is why sometimes players overcome schemes. If Braun is lower, Braun is right here, 75. He's the guard right there. Probably need to make that smaller. So he's the guy right there. All right. Watch this defensive end here. Watch how he gets under Braun. All right. If he doesn't make that tackle, there's a lane. There's a lane, right? Oh, come on. Following Farmer. Because these 2 guys seal here. You got one guy here with a linebacker. If that guy doesn't get under Braun, he makes the tackle. Look at that. There's something there.
Why don't Braun just log him? Why don't he just lay on him? He got so low. Why don't he just push him down and lay on him?
Well, that guy's strong as shit, Anthony. He gets under him. Like,
because he was already right now. You are hold on at the point of attack. Like you said, go back a little bit further. And maybe my IQ is a lot higher than most people, or my athleticism is. Like right now, you underneath me. Right now, you just fall on him. Because he's still trying to kick him out. Like you said, he must be strong as hell because he's still trying to kick him out. Braun ain't getting no movement. It starts to turn into a damn hold.
I don't think Braun was expecting him.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's a surprise, but at some point, when you're losing, man, I feel like you just improvise. But I understand what you're saying.
Because that's a hold. We lucky we get a hold.
It was a hold. You really didn't stand a chance.
But right there, y'all. Right there. If he's not making that tackle, we got double team here. We got 2 guys right there. There's nothing there. Farmer's getting off here. Even if he trips and get in his way, we got that. And this guy has to make a tackle. This is a big game. All right. So that's first and goal. We first and goal on the 9-yard line, y'all. All right, Andy. This is the start of pissing me off right now. As a quarterback, you have to anticipate. As a quarterback, you know right now that he's motioning over. It's a closed formation. There's only one guy back here. Once you fake and you look at the backside guy, he's squeezing here. He's making false steps here. He's wide open right now.
I can't remember the play. What is he looking at? That ain't who he's looking at?
I think he's looking that way. I'm not sure. His helmet showing the logo.
Right.
He's looking this way.
Right.
So right now, Caddis is open. With this guy's shoulders, the back of his numbers facing the sideline, he can't make a play if you throw the ball here.
Right.
He can't. So you got to anticipate that. Get the ball out your hand. He's wide open. No one else.
Yeah.
No one else as a quarterback. See, I don't think people understand that this is the kind of, I don't think players understand. This is the kind of shit you got to think about. I got Caddis who's got to be, what, 250, 260?
Yeah, in between there, yeah.
245, 255. Let's give him that. This corner is at most 205. If I can get this big man in a one-on-one battle with that little guy, he can carry him in end zone. He'll be right there. Or he's going to try to chop at his legs, and then you might miss. There's nobody else over here. Give him a fucking chance.
I think what it is, he's what you call it, dude. He's and that's one thing about how hard you go in practice. I think really what happened there, and this is why I think I got faith that maybe Cutter gonna cut it. He looked at that rub and expected that pick to work. He was waiting. He was expecting, and you know, he was because it was a rub. That's what he was rubbing on Rodriguez.
Rub on works a man.
Right, but he was waiting for that rub, and in practice, Rodriguez probably pop open every time. So, like you said, he came off of as soon as that rub didn't work because he's still with him. In Cutter's eyes, he's still with Rodriguez.
Well,
or 87.
Oh, you think he's with him?
I think that's what he was waiting for. The rub didn't work enough.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I have a choice of throwing the ball to Boyer or Caddis, I'm throwing the ball to Caddis.
But I'm saying in practice, if all you seen was a rub, have Boyer come open.
Man, this motherfucker's wide open.
I don't doubt that. I don't. So why didn't he throw it then? That's my whole point.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because he's looking this way.
His expectation was one thing, and it didn't work out. Now you're in panic mode. What else? You played quarterback. What else happened? Okay, so he was looking that direction. We both seen the guy open that you was looking at, and you stayed with Boyer the whole time. Like he stayed with Boyer the whole entire time.
Now, I want y'all to understand this. As a DB, I was taught when I played safety in high school and college to never back up in the zone unless they force you to. All right. So I want y'all to understand this. This South Carolina safety backs up in his end zone. You know what that does? That means somebody can hook up right there. He's got to go through that shoulder as a touchdown. How many times have y'all seen a guy get right there and catch it and fall down? Touchdown, right? So right now, you know you got anything in here. So in my estimation, Anthony, you play more college offense. My estimation, I'm 99.99% sure he's reading this guy.
Right.
Okay. So this is what I've been asking for a long time. Make the shit simple for Cutter. They go, damn it, Van. They go, curl, backside. If this guy expands, you throw it here. If he stays, you throw it there, right?
Right.
He leaves. Bam! Touchdown.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, damn. What kind of that is a jacked up ass defense.
No,
so
not.
What is the corner covering? Him catching out?
Yeah.
Him catching the curl and turning up?
I don't know what the corner was thinking. But here's the thing. This is shit I learned in Pee Wee. We ran arrow, curl at 8, 9 years old.
Right. Basic
Arrow, curl.
Right.
This is about as fundamental as you can get. Every team has this route concept in their playbook.
Right.
It might not be ran exactly the same, but they're trying to put this guy in conflict. Right there. You reading him. Once he does that, you throw the ball right behind him. Dude, that's a touchdown. Know why I harped on this guy? Because he's in the fucking end zone. Throw the ball. Touchdown.
Right.
Now, if this guy was sitting here, it makes this one a little harder. But as a quarterback, you throw him down, make him go scoop it up if he's sitting on the goal line.
Right, right.
But he's not. He backpedal in the fucking end zone. That's the problem. Touchdown. That is a touchdown 100% of the time. But you know what happens? Oh, Bush is not a good offensive coordinator.
He probably could have got Seth for a touchdown.
On play side?
On the back side, yeah, front side. Front side for him.
He was open
right
to.
Now, you bang Seth now.
He was open to. But
see, you already flushing that way. You could have just flipped that. You could have Brett Favre that to him.
I don't talk about that because you got on me and somebody else got on me. I can't talk about something that he's not looking at.
Yeah.
Right? I can't say he's open right now when he's reading this side of the field.
Right.
So that's why I don't talk about it.
But when you're
open right now.
So that makes sense. So, which we've had the past 3 years, our quarterback, and this has been the crazy thing, has been different coordinators. Our quarterbacks are, I don't know if they taught or playing two-man. You do, and it's one thing you know from basketball, you know from playing defensive back. I know from playing offense that if there's 3 backers or if there's 8 people in the box, then I know how many people I got to beat. If there's 8 people in the box, there's 2 corners guarding somebody and the safety's deep, more than likely. Point was, if he looking at a two receiver combo, it's still 3 eligible motherfuckers. So when you escape, ain't that your first thing?
Well, here's the thing, Anthony.
That is 3 other people. What are they doing? You know you got one coming your direction. That should be probably your third, Red.
If we get to the later in the game, which I don't think we are, is this, Anthony. I can talk to Tim Couch. I can talk to Billy Jack. I know those 2 guys. I was taught always know where your safety valve is.
Right.
Not sometimes, not half the time. You always know it's programmed into a play. If shit goes haywire, that's your safety button. He don't know where his safety button is.
They may not have one.
You just saw. I don't know if we're going to get to Ant. There's 2 other plays where running back is hooking up right over the ball and he doesn't see him when he's under chaos.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, and I don't know if you ever notice it watching. Some people always pick up on it. When we played, after 3 seconds, if your route was over, you know what happens at that point? After 3 seconds, and the quarterback sitting in the pocket, and the people ain't open.
What's that?
There's a whole nother play built in. The nearest receiver goes up 5 yards and hooks. The deepest receiver goes up, or on the play side, the side we roll into, he goes up and runs a corner. The backside runs a drag. The deepest backside runs a deep over. Like it turns into a whole other play no matter what. So you feel like, whoa, like you said as a DB, I done covered for 3 seconds. All right, we watching. Nope. Everybody just go into action. So I think that's just some of the stuff that we work on. But we ain't seen a hot route, I don't think, in 4 years. or understand what one is, go ahead. That's one I think I was looking at earlier and want to know what happened.
So this guy is a really good quarterback. I don't know if he's elite, like some people think he's gonna be a great pro. He still got room to prove for me. Excuse me. But even great players make knucklehead decisions. He gets his first down. Why did he slide?
Oh yeah.
I said the screenplay will work a lot this week because they play man.
Mm-hmm.
With a better pass, that even gets more.
We still rocking and rolling pretty good offensively.
Anthony, we haven't. I'm gonna be honest with you. They didn't stop us no drive. I want you to understand, Anthony. We had, I think, 8 drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 10 drives. I'm not counting the last drive and a half. We had, did I say 10 drives? 10 drives.
Right.
3 out of 5. If you don't count the turnovers, we score points in. We only punted twice.
Mm-hmm.
Want you to understand, we only punted twice. We had touchdown, field goal, 2 punts. Now the other drive was fumble, interception, downs, interception, fumble.
Yeah.
So we didn't stop. They didn't stop us once. We only had 1-3. Well, the fumbles and the turnovers. We had 1 3 and out, and that was in the 4th quarter.
Huh. That is interesting. Interesting.
So this pisses me off. Andy, what week are we in? Week 5, right? This week 5, right?
Yeah.
Why are we on the side? Why don't we know what we're supposed to do? There's nothing worse than for you to do this. The quarterback, for your arms to do like, what the fuck? Right?
Yeah.
That means you don't know the play. Then you got to look at the sideline. So now, this is my problem with this, Anthony. If you giving up the angel arms, right? And they tell you go in motion, do you know what to do?
That is true.
Right?
That is true.
You probably have no idea what you're supposed to do. Come on, man.
And now you're on the overloaded side?
Let's do better.
I thought it was motion, man. It looked like motion. It is motion.
It was motion, but he didn't know he was supposed to go in motion.
So that I thought you were saying he didn't know where he's supposed to line up. That is kind of funny now that I look at it that way. So as you get if you get over there, you don't know what to do. Like, what am I supposed to do once I get over there?
Wendell, South Carolina ain't played. Dude. Wendell. I'm sorry, Wendell. We marched down the field twice on their broke ass. They ain't played like nothing like they had something to prove. Like that, I don't see it. Now, let's go end zone cut of this. Because this is on the O-line. I said this when I cut up the South Carolina and Missouri game. We got to be able to play the stunts. And if it's 3rd and long, the offensive line should have known they're stunting some way. Either I'm saying they're going to stunt to their stud. Right? So why does Burton commit so much to 17? It makes no sense when we got enough guys over there. He commits too much, and then they have easy here. Now, here's my problem. That shit happens. Cover right now. He feels the sack, Put that left hand on the ball right now. Why that left hand now on the ball? You see him coming.
He got it
with
tucked
both
away,
hands.
though. He got it running back tucked away. It's running back tucked away.
You gotta do that with two hands. What's that left hand doing? Put that baby over the top of the right hand.
True. Yeah.
Sometimes we as quarterbacks gotta protect our offensive linemen. They fucked up, but we can't do it. We can't do that. So that's 7. This is so close to being a big play. I want y'all to understand how close this is to being a big play. If that linebacker, I'm going to show you where he is. If this linebacker doesn't defeat that block right there, dude, there's no one out here. There's no one out here.
Yeah, you're right.
And we saw Dardell run away from some DBs early in this season. If that guy doesn't make that play, he might be still running to this day.
Is that an arm? Or he get a helmet on him?
It's kind of an arm, Anthony.
You supposed you slap that down. Get off him.
So now, this is, to me, this is y'all, someone asked for a slant. It's not a slant, but it's glance slant-ish, right? And for people that say wide receiver's not getting open, he's butt naked open. There's no need to throw this ball that hard. Let it go to end zone cut. And let me help you understand why. Okay. You know right now, this guy's man. Once you see all those linebackers come up for the zone play, right now, you know he's open. There's no window to throw in. You throw the ball this hard with this much velocity when you got to fit it through a window. There's no window. You could have thrown that ball firm and on time. Not only is that out front that's high, if it's with less velocity, the ball doesn't kick up like that.
Is it extremely high? From that view, it don't look terribly high. It looks high, but
no, but it's out in front. And I don't know how tall Kendrick Law, 5'9".
Yeah.
So, y'all, that's open.
Them just growing pains, man. I think they're growing pains.
That's open. Now, someone asked me a question about why it's high. Let's see if it's elbow. No, his elbow didn't drop. No, so I can't say that. It's not his elbow dropping.
Elbow, I wonder if it slipped out a little bit.
Could be. But that's too much steam for it to slip out. That fucker's spinning.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad pass. It's spinning.
Right.
So I don't think it slipped. But what does Steven say?
You keep saying someone asked me. Steven says it was me again. That was me. I wonder why we didn't ever catch nobody. Like, where's everybody at? It ain't like it was like picking off a hitch or nothing.
Well, remember, that's the backside. We had trips away.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just odd.
No,
where was the running back? The running back couldn't get no action.
Hey, I tell my safety right now, if it's trips away and you pick it off, it should be touchdown.
Go back. Let me see a little bit, man.
If you going forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got tight end.
All right, where's Cadus? Get over there, Cadus.
Right there.
Nah, that was Rodriguez. Kate is way back here. I don't understand. You know, I had about 15 tackles, 12 to 15 tackles. You know that, right?
I bet you did.
I did.
Oh,
And we should get credit. Me and Derek Homer on the offense was the lead tackle.
Caddis, this is a hole. They ain't gonna call it, but I'm gonna show you what Caddis is.
Yeah, I seen him in the middle, mucked around,
Right
getting mucked up.
It's not a hole because they haven't caught it yet. He's in line blocking. That's why he got thrown.
Like you said, there's a bunch of unfortunate stuff. Like you said on Monday, it was a bunch of just unfortunate stuff, man. Even the bad stuff was unfortunate.
Yep.
Like it went bad, but it was bad and got worse. Like it couldn't just be a strip sack or interception.
But we still run the ball well. We still run the ball well. This is the one, Anthony. I don't know where he's throwing to. I know the ball slipped, but Anthony. Safety valve.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3rd and 3. I don't know what it looks like, but this doesn't look clean to me.
Right.
We got a tight end over here with a wide receiver, and they got 3 over here. I'm not sure that looked clean, but I know what looks clean. 3rd and 3, bam.
Yeah, you needed 3. That's what you're supposed to know pre-snap. All I needed, even at that point where you start running around. Brett Favre,
he doesn't know what the safety valve is. He has no idea what a safety valve is.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That ain't the one where it slipped out his hand, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Okay, yeah, I know. He's like, ain't this about a bit? At that point, man, he's looking like, man, how much more of this I got to go through?
Probably so.
He was when they zoomed in on his face. He was like, man, it's only first half.
Second and
it did, man. That's the first thing I was thinking. It reminded me. I don't know if you remember when I fumbled against Alabama on the first play of the game. And then they wound up going down driving and scoring. They kick off to us. Shit, I'm over there like, man. What the hell? Get in there, damn it. I'm like, oh, I thought it was over. So now, mind you, I'm the checked out the game.
Right.
So I already know that feeling, man. When the chips stacked against you, the chips down, and you like, man. Everybody was mad as hell. Let me get your ass in there. What are you doing?
Shit happens.
Man, I was mentally out of it, man.
Defense still in it.
Mm-hmm. We're 3rd and 5. Get
now,
there. There we go.
I'm not gonna lie. Right there, after we turn the ball over and get in the ball with a chance to score, and we got them on the 50-yard line, I'm like, okay, all we got to do is put points on the board. We ain't got to score a touchdown. Let's get 13-21.
That's where I'm at.
I'm like, okay, even though we fucked up, I'll just get points on this drive.
That's where I'm at. Just get some points. Then they punt and get a motherfucking ball to bounce out of bounds instead of going to the end zone.
Right.
Like I said, if it can happen, it happened.
If Dante makes a better block, where is he? Right there. He makes a better block.
Yeah, because I don't know where. Yeah, why is he? Yeah, like I don't know. That's just a bad angle in general. He should have just been trying to drive. Like, what you mean a better block?
He didn't touch it.
So I know. So you call that a block?
Oh,
you give him credit for a block. Shit.
My bad. You're right.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a lot of little boneheaded things, man.
Anthony, This, I think this might be the one you're talking about, because I'm gonna tell you right now.
I didn't know that was Dowdle. I thought that was Seth.
If Dowdle turns the ball, it's 31.
Right there, stay on his tail.
If he turns the ball right there, he might be still running too.
Well, we get easy first.
That wasn't
easy first.
Oh, if he turns up, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That might be the one. That might just been a.
So these are the ones where
that's where you said after one of them zone, you just put your foot in the ground when you see a crease, and the crease is between the center and the guard. Or you cut back either one, but he could also ran between center and the guard, front side, center and guard. Now the next one.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, it's coming open. I don't know if it gets open. It's coming.
Yep, you're right.
Right, yeah.
Damn. See, that's why we got running back right here. He right.
You should be able to see that coming, though. Yeah, right there. Put your foot in there and
hold on. Y'all, I want y'all to understand this. This is what makes running backs great. Anthony didn't even know what the play was. He saw it right here and like, oh, that's going to be open. So for y'all who want, when a running back has to feel, Anthony knows right now, whatever he sees, like, I got that hole right there. And it comes open right now. All he had to do was go. You're right. I didn't even see that. I saw more here.
Now, I probably could have did better. Well, as we know with them, they're not going to be able to do that. I probably would have tried that.
Damn, Anthony, that's a huge hole now.
Huge. And he still got time for it. But his eyes wasn't there. His eyes just wasn't there.
I didn't even see that.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
And which call better get up to the next level. The safety going to be the only one who have a chance.
Here's what you also don't see is Braun was going to get up to here.
Right.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, they left a lot of meat on the bone, man. But I don't expect, like you said, that's why I want Jason Patterson to get some runs. Because I'm like you, man. I don't think we don't, even if we have him there, I don't think you're gonna get the plays you want, because I don't think that his vision is there. I don't think Dante's vision is what it needs to be.
So, as I was taught at 8 years old, is that don't ever escape the pocket, because you're going to run into trouble, because my offensive linemen are blocking out. Mm-hmm. So if you go out, you run into where this guy is blocking him. So stay your ass in the pocket. Now, obviously, 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, it wasn't like there was Josh Allen on the outside causing havoc. So I wasn't scared to stay in the pocket. But riddle me this, Anthony. Why does Cutter lead the pocket?
I was looking at it during the game. Ooh. Like you said, he don't know where his safe is at. And I don't know, but everything was front side, too. Yeah. I mean, but he ain't got a whole lot of openness. I guess he can bang that right now.
No, Ed, hold on. See, now, this is where it's simple to me. All right? You said 3 seconds, right?
Right.
So if I'm reading front side, right? So I'm probably gonna guess that Willie is number 1. That looks like Hartley is number 2. All right. So process of the play. Neither one is open. I leave them now.
Yeah.
I'm no longer looking over here.
Yeah.
What's my other route? I got something over here with Seth. I don't know if he's going to hook up. And I got this guy. So right now, that side is over with. If he stayed in the pocket, right there, you throw here.
Right.
I don't know Does he get 2 yards? Does he get 3 yards? Does he break that tackle and get 20? Because they're in man. Why is he escaping to the worst part about it? He's escaping to the fucking boundary. You ain't got nowhere to go.
I'm led to believe everything we witnessed. I'm led to believe that he's on the two. He's on the 2 read. He's on the 2 read thing. After 2 reads, man, he just
like hold on. If you know 2 read, 1, 2, throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, you're right. I definitely agree with that. Or 1, 2, where's my safety? Like, you need to know where your safety valve is at, like you said, even if it's backside. Third and 13. Uh-oh.
This is the ultimate bullshit right here.
He should have climbed that. He still should have climbed that, even if he was going to make the same throw.
Look, y'all. Pete gets beat per se, but Pete doesn't get beat. He's making him run around the horn. These guys are doing 100%. That's perfect. Right now, as a quarterback, there's no one in front of you. Doop, doop, doop. All you have to do is slide to your right. Don't stand there.
Right.
Look at that.
Go back. Oh, that ain't nowhere Pete's fault. Go back. Real quick. Yeah, maybe. But whenever somebody run wide, though, we not supposed to chase them. Like, if they run wide, you ain't supposed to chase them.
Pete didn't do a bad job.
Right.
Was it perfect? No. I mean, they ran a stunt.
Right.
We picked it up. Yeah. We fucking stalemated the stunt. Yeah. They got nothing in there.
If he stayed at the 5 or climbed it up to the 7, 6 or 7, I think he good. If he's still there, he good. He's great. Because he got to run. That's one thing that the quarterback got to know that, and the tackle knows that too. When he took the snap, he was at the 5. So I'm covering the 5. If I run you past that 5, I should be good.
Gucci. You should be Gucci. Not just good. You should be Gucci.
Right.
So here's the worst part about Anthony. As a defensive back, this is a damn good call on 3rd and 13. I'm going to show you how it is. All right. So they playing zone, right? Now, this guy's got to fucking run faster. This guy runs an end cut and rounds it off. This guy loses sight of him. Right there. He's done. If he climbs up in the pocket and throws a ball right about there, that's a first down.
And if the outside receiver got him bailing more, yeah.
He's got to get that guy got to run faster.
Yeah.
He's got to fucking run a damn 10-700. But there's a void there. If he steps up in the pocket, that's a first down.
Yeah. You're right.
That's all I'm saying. So there are receivers open. We just ain't giving them the ball. All right, Ant. It's 11 o'clock your time, brother.
I understand, man. Like I said, we got some opportunities. I'm not back in the bandwagon yet, though, man. I gotta.
No,
it's something in the back of my mind that said, man, I think at some point this season, if Cutter starts clicking with Cutter, and people don't, I think he needs more reps. With more reps, I think he's gonna start learning some things. Cutter may not be the future. He may not be the guy. But as we see, man, we got some good plays. We got some good things going on. I just think, man, we're going to start winning some of these damn games and make this whole season funky. Like, it's going to be like, man, how the hell you beat Georgia? Or how you beat Tech? Like, we going to win some games that we ain't supposed to win. And then it's going to be messed up. Or our fan base ain't going to don't want them to stay, which is fine. Because we need consistency out of you. We need you to learn how to fix errors. But yeah, man, I just got a feeling, man, something's gonna happen, dog. But I ain't speaking on it no more because they be on your head in them groups now. I don't know what Van got to say now. They don't do me like that. They do you like that.
I just know this. And we get up out of here. I want y'all to consider that there's two things. We're at Kentucky. I'm going to draw a parallel. No, University of Georgia has a problem with speed limits. Guys running, going 100 some miles an hour all the time. Right?
Uh-huh.
That's consistency, right?
Uh-huh.
That's a kind of a black eye to the program, right?
Uh-huh.
Those are the kind of players that Kirby Smart recruits, right?
Uh-huh.
Because this ain't just 1 year. This is through classes. This is a one class. This is another. This is classes, right? So those are the type of players that he recruits. The same thing I want people to understand with Kentucky. We recruit the same type of player because those are the type of players we get at Kentucky. Period. Sometimes you luck up with a Josh Allen. Sometimes you luck up, and he didn't even come here first, Wan'Dale Robinson. Sometimes you are fortunate to get, like Vanderbilt was fortunate to get a Diego play quarterback for him 2 years. That's fortunate. So some of these plays are plays that you see year after year, no matter who's the quarterback or whomever, is because those are the type of players we're recruiting. No knock on anybody. It takes time to develop. Anthony said this a long time ago. He didn't like Andre Wilson his first year or two. We have to, as we said a long time ago, we develop players. Development takes heartache. It's not going to be pretty the whole time. So we shall see. I know everybody will put, where is the coaching? Well, we must not be coaching the quarterbacks. No, these motherfuckers get in the game in that damn rectangle when people breathing down your neck and they short circuit. Just like Rayner, short circuit. They put in Landon Watson. I didn't break down the play. Landon Watson, the same situation. He makes a damn TFL. Same fucking play. So, like, what I do is, oh, look at all the plays. If this player can do it, why ain't that player doing it? Because that other player is taking shit into his own hands and going outside the framework of what he's coached to do.
Yep. Do your job, man. Just do your damn job. All you got to do your job. Yeah.
Not totally. Because here's why I'm going to push back on that, Steven.
We definitely ain't willing to spend a ton of money.
You're right to a point, and that's a narrative. But I want y'all to remember, and y'all seen this graphic on TV, Steven Johnson, Terry Wilson, Will Levis were not developed players. Ray Davis, not a developed player. Wan'Dale Robinson, not a developed player. So we still doing okay with that. That ain't the reason. The reason is, I'm going to say this, the reason is right now, the last 2 years, is we sucked at getting a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lenoris Sellers on Saturday night by himself almost won that game by himself.
Yeah. Well, him and Rayner.
And I'm going to say this. If I told you before the game that if we can hold Lenoris Sellers to 153 yards passing and 81 yards rushing, we're in good shape.
Right.
153 yards passing? He went for 302 last week.
Yeah. It's a lot, like I said, there's a lot to it. I think I kept looking more. I look at you take them 2 touchdowns away, which I don't do that kind of mad, like act like plays didn't happen. But if you take them 2 defensive touchdowns away, that's why I'm thinking like, shoot, even if we tackle them, like you don't give our defense a chance. Maybe it's only 3 points. Maybe it's only 6 out of that rather than 14. Then we looking at a whole other game going in the half. But sheesh. Get your allergy.
No, I'm actually sick now, Steven.
I think
It's
I'm
not
sick too,
allergies.
man. I think I got like a summer flu. Or
Yeah, I got my body's aching. I wish it was just allergies because I can take some Zyrtec. No, I got mucus.
Yep.
Head's hurting. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather.
All right, man. I'll let you get on off of there. Everybody go like, subscribe, share, follow. Smash that like button, man, especially on YouTube and Twitter and those other things, man. Smash that button and come back next week, talk about a Georgia win, or at least play better. Maybe we'll play better against Georgia. We could talk about that. But just realize everything ain't always as bad as it look, man. If we want to get rid of the coach, we could talk about that. But these guys out there playing hard, give them credit for playing hard. We'll be back next week. I'm out.